in the long-awaited sequel to the original Control videos. I'm here to ask Ellie some questions about PID. So, first question, what does a PID stand for and what does it mean?
So basically, a PID is a type of controller system. P stands for proportional, I for integral, and D for derivative. It's a mechanism that's used in control loops to maintain a process parameter at whatever level you set it at. And so it essentially regulates that process variable by calculating a control signal based on the sum of the proportional, integral, and derivative terms.
Cool. How does a PID controller work?
Yeah, so a process variable is what you measure with a sensor in your control loop, and then it sends that signal to your controller as feedback. The controller then receives that set point, and it has to make a decision on what control request to send to the actuator. So the proportional term of what signal it sends is basically the difference between the set point and the measured error. So that's that part of it. The integral then considers the history of what the measured variable was, and it formulates a term based on that. And then the derivative term basically uses the time derivative of the error and it adds that all together to make the final control signal that the PID controller sends.
Yeah. So where is PID control typically used?
So in PID control, you maybe don't have to use all of the proportional, integral, and derivative terms. So a lot of controllers that are in industry are going to be PI and only use those two terms and not the derivative one. And some out there might be P-only control as well. When you require any sort of stability or tracking which requires eliminating overshoot, usually that's when the PID controller is used. PID controllers are found in many different industries, manufacturing, chemistry, pharmaceuticals, and in robotics to control things like your pressure, your flow rate, levels, or movement in robotics or power consumption, pretty much everything.
Well, that's fascinating. Thank you for the information.
You're so welcome.